Hey guys, Angelo here from Surface to Air. We're here to check out the new Nomad from Slingshot for 2022 and why you should be looking at purchasing this particular wakeboard. So the Nomad, around about 7 years ago in 2015, really started a new trend. This is a game changer of a wakeboard. This was the first wakeboard in the industry to surpass the 150 centimetre size. The aim was to get older, more beginner riders into the boat riding sport with bigger boards, slower speeds, more volume underfoot to make everything easier and more progressive. And they've done exactly that with the Nomad. I'm going to run you through some of the features so you can see exactly why you should be looking at getting a Nomad this year. Okay, so let's start with the core. It's a vertically laminated atomic core that gives you that true flex and a progressive flex at the same time. So the feel always feels the same. Wood has got the best memory known to man, so it's the best materials to make a cabled wakeboard out of for sure. So the Nomad's really aimed towards the guy that wants a wakeboard that does maybe 50% cable, 50% boat riding, and literally wants a board that will do everything. That's the Slingshot Nomad. You can go and ride cable one day, lap after lap, hitting every obstacle on the way round, really forgiving, smooth and easy to ride. And then the next day you can be out on the lake or on the sea, on the back of a boat, getting pulled by a mastercraft. Either way, the Nomad will cut it and keep you out on the water riding. So even though the Nomad's that free-flowing board that makes everything easy and more fluid for you, it also still has all the features that you get in the other Slingshot boards to create the bomb-proof construction really. For example, the carbon bedrock inserts. Normally an insert is inserted into the board individually, and what that means is once you put your binding on it, if you catch an edge and you fall, there's so much force into the binding it can very easily rip out an insert. Well, at Slingshot they do it slightly differently. They bed all four inserts into the same bedrock, and it's made out of carbon. It's sat in there so that two things happen. First thing is, if you catch an edge and you put loads of force into your binding or you're flexing, it doesn't pop out, so it won't rip out the insert and in turn turn your board into pretty much putting it in the bin. Also, it enables the whole area to flex, so you get that continuous flex all the way through the board. To add to the construction of the Nomad 2022 is the Fusion Sidewall. So it's a single fuse sidewall all the way in around the board itself. So no tapes, no fasteners or anything like that. It means zero gaps. It's made of urethane, so it's like a skateboard wheel material. So it's super, super robust. You can hit it with a hammer, take a chunk out of it. It will keep its water tightness. So water will not get into the core of the board if you take a big hit. So when you're going up an obstacle, if you don't quite make it and you hit the rail, there's a good chance that you might take a chunk out of it, but you know it's still watertight, so you can get home that evening, repair it, get straight back out on the water the next day. A lot of boards you can't do that. They have ABS rails, which are plastic. You take a hit on the side on one of the obstacles, it will create a hairline crack, or even worse, it will start to take on water. The wood core will then get soft and the board will eventually snap. So that's another good, sharp, strong bit of construction in the Nomad 2022. It's a ballistic base, so it's the same material that are on all Slingshot boards for the 22 range. It's just under 1 mil of material. So this ballistic base means you can do lap after lap, hitting every obstacle on the way round, and you'll scratch it up like this. We've done a lot of tests on this board and stuff. As you can see, it's quite scratched up, but it doesn't interfere with the riding in any way, shape or form. This base will hold the test of time season after season. On the Nomad 2022 is a continuous rocker, so it's not a free stage, it's continuous. Continuous means it's a faster flowing board, sits on top of the water and travels faster. It'll give you less arm fatigue, whether you're holding on to the handle at the local cable park or your handle on the back of the boat, because it's more efficient in the water, and also makes it a lot more forgiving. Free stage offers more pop for sure, but if you want something that's more forgiving and easier to ride, then you go continuous. And that's exactly what the Nomad's all about. Free ride, super easy, forgiving ride, continuous rocker. Also with the Nomad that I wanted to show you is the channeling system on the base of the board. So it's got a lot of channeling going on all the way through, right through the belly of the board. And the reason for that is simple. They want to enable the rider to feel secure at all times on the water, to have a little bit of grip. Especially if he's riding a cable and he's riding finless, these channels here offer a lot more grip. There's a little double concave in the center of the board here as well. So when you land, and you land right on the belly on flat water, it disperses the water out the side, gives you a slightly softer landing, which helps massively if you're going off big kickers at the local cable park, or you're on the back of a boat and you're launching off the wake and you're landing way out into the flats. This will help massively. So a little bit of extra grip, which is obviously good for cutting into the obstacle, and channeling gives you a more direct drive, and obviously that double concave, which will give you a softer landing out into the flats. Sizes for the Nomad for 2022 are really straightforward. 145, 150, 155 and 160. And you're probably thinking they're all big sizes. They are, because this is a size up board, remember. It's designed to be easy going, so you can size up. So if you'd normally ride, let's say for example, a 140, you would push up to a 150 or even a 145 if you wanted something a little bit shorter. So just bear that in mind. If you're unsure about sizing, get in contact with us and we'll help you out. So thanks for watching. That's the Slingshot Nomad for 2022. If you've got any questions, please get in touch or add your comments below. We do monitor them and we will answer them as well. Please subscribe to our channel, because the more subscriptions, the more videos we do, which helps obviously yourself for informative information. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.